On a chilly autumn evening, a thick fog rolled over the small town of Eldermore, shrouding its streets in an eerie blanket that muffled all sound. The town was nestled between dense woods and a murky swamp, lending it an air of mystery that had intrigued both locals and visitors alike. Eldermore was known for its haunted history, with tales of spirits and specters that flitted about the old graveyard and the abandoned lighthouse on the edge of town. Sarah had always been fascinated by the town's ghost stories. A freelance writer by profession, she had come to Eldermore seeking inspiration for her next horror novel. She checked into the only inn in town, an ancient building with creaky floorboards and a dimly lit lobby. The innkeeper, a gaunt man with a hushed voice, handed her the key to room 4 with a knowing smile. That evening, driven by curiosity and a keen sense of adventure, Sarah decided to take a stroll through the fog-laden streets. The fog seemed to create a world of its own, distorting sounds and causing once familiar shapes to take on menacing forms. An owl hooted somewhere far in the woods, a mournful sound that echoed Sarah's growing anticipation. She had read about the old cemetery just beyond the town, and she made her way there, drawn by the promise of mystery and perhaps a story for her book. As she pushed open the rusted gates of the graveyard, she felt an inexplicable chill run down her spine. The gravestones loomed around her, like silent keepers of untold stories. Sarah walked slowly among them, pausing now and then to read the weathered inscriptions. She was alone with her thoughts, or so she believed. Just as she was about to turn back, a soft rustling caught her attention. Her heart pounded loudly in her chest, which had suddenly become as silent as the rest of the town. She squinted into the fog and saw a shadowy figure moving towards her, slow, deliberate, ethereal. Sarah's instincts told her to run, but her writer's curiosity rooted her to the spot. As the form drew closer, it illuminated in the fog, revealing not a ghostly presence, but rather an old man with a kindly face. "Didn't mean to scare you," he said with a gentle smile. "I often wander here at night. It's the quiet that I find most comforting." Relieved and curious, Sarah walked beside him, listening to the tales of the town, not of haunting, but of its rich history and enduring human spirit. She found that sometimes the real stories were hidden beneath layers of legend and fog, waiting for someone brave enough to unravel them. And she knew that soon enough, she would have a novel worth writing.